Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another video. I don't know if I actually watched this already, but it looks like I didn't. Why Velma is a woke disaster. I didn't watch the show. I know Velma's like black or Indian or some shit like that, but other than that, I don't know anything else about it. But yeah, let's
Yeah,
see.
man, have you seen the new Velma thing?
Dude, I'm a huge fan.
It's by far the worst show I've ever seen in my life. It's actually just flat out annoying.
But like, it's so annoying that it's hilarious.
No.
Damn it.
That's the tough part about it. So for those who don't know, HBO Max has a new show out there called Velma, and it's a spinoff on the iconic and legendary Scooby-Doo show. Back in the day, we was watching, growing up as kids, watch Scooby-Doo, right? And this time, though, they have a very interesting take on it. And it's wokeness. Problem is the show is so vastly different from the original stuff that I don't understand why they did it. And the crazy part about it is, y'all know I'm fairly progressive on the idea of like race swapping, but this right here is done.
It made no sense.
Horribly
There was
wrong.
no Shaq. There was no Scooby.
Literally, they're trying to force it, and they're doing it in a cringy way. This opening scene starts off like this right here is a story, an origin story. Now, normally when it comes to origin stories, it's about the very handsome masculine man, the white man, but not this time. It's about a minority woman. That's what it's about. Me, Velma. I'm the one who started this. I'm the one. That's right, a woman. I'm the one who started this. I did.
Started what? The show?
No,
The
Solve
Scooby?
Mysteries. I'm the one who did this, not Fred. I'm the one. Now, I wish I was joking, but she
I might
literally
enjoy the
says
show.
that
I might enjoy the show.
bar for bar.
I need someone to watch it with.
Bar
but
for bar.
I might very much enjoy that show, bro.
Another aspect of wokeness: mixed couples.
Okay, that's woke.
Woke, man.
How's that woke?
Interracial.
This
Interracial.
That shit
That's
is
woke,
people
man.
liking each other. That's
now,
weird.
Now, when it comes to interracial dating, somehow, some way, everyone, except for Fred, everybody has mixed parents. Somehow, the character's playing Shaggy. He has a white and black mom. Velma, a black, and I think he's like either Middle Eastern or Indian father.
Good.
And then when it comes to Daphne, get this now. This is where the wokeness really hits you.
Oh.
Her moms are white and black, but they're also moms, so they're lesbians.
Oh, so
because
she's
they're
adopted?
lesbians, they had to adopt her. Because they adopt her, she's not white or black. She's Asian.
What?
Wokeness.
and they got into all that.
They got into all that.
Now-
I mean, it's hitting me right back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and
Where
forth.
is like the entertainment part?
And here's where the jokes
Wait,
come
are they
in.
telling you the origin story? Or are they showing you the origin story?
No, what I told you, what
was it like a
the
narration?
first part of it is literally Velma narrating. This is an origin story, and normally the origin story is with this handsome white man, but this time it's going to be told by a woman because I'm the one who's I'm almost saying this bar for bar.
I don't even think like
That's-
minority women will watch that and be like, "Look at us being represented." Hey, man, get to the fucking show.
Now
Where is
this is
where
where
is the entertainment?
This is the jokes right here. These are the jokes, right? These are the jokes, right? The main punchline of this whole thing is a white male, a white influential male, a white privileged male, a white male with money, and that's Fred. Fred is the punching bag the entire show. They're in high school, I think, and they start off the scene in a nude scene in the shower, which is very telling. So then after they do that, one of the students, their dead body is found in a locker room with her head exposed and no brain in it. So then that's the mystery. Who's doing this? Oh my God, what's going on, right? So Velma, again, she's taking it on. It was in her locker. So then Daphne's moms, who are police officers,
Both of
and
them?
yes, there is a police brutality joke in this as well. But instead of them being police brutality between a black man, they again use Fred, the white man, as a punching bag and shoot him in the knees.
They shot him.
In the knees.
What do you do?
Man,
Here's what gets worse. So they get Velma, they arrest her. They of course they say, "Oh, y'all cops are incompetent." That whole spew, right? That whole woke spew. So then they get her. Come to find out, her mother left a long time ago. Or we're trying to figure out if she left or she got in a car accident, passed away. We don't really know. But it's another mystery that needs to be solved, right?
all these mysteries.
So Velma then goes on, and they say, "You know what, Velma? We're incompetent as police officers. We're so incompetent. We actually need you to be on the case and solve this." She was like, "Oh, me? Yep, you. We're that incompetent." She goes on this whole adventure. Shaggy gets popped up as some other black character. He's also race swapped. He's black with
Shaggy's black?
with Twist. He's black with Twist.
Twist.
And so then we later find out that Shaggy Wait, calm down. Then we later find out that even though Velma's mother's gone, her father is dating some random waitress at a restaurant, famous restaurant in the city. Come to find out, the girl that was in the locker room with her head cut off, she was a photographer. She was taking pictures of people in the bathroom of this famous restaurant in the city. And come to find out, who was in that restaurant? It was Fred. So then she starts blaming Fred. Then she said she knows Fred did it. You know why? Guess why?
He's white.
Guess why Fred
Hopefully
did it?
not because he's white.
Because he's white.
Bruh. That's actually
Because
the
he's
joke.
white with a small penis in particular. And
Really?
Agent, I wish I was joking when I say this, but that was literally a joke. They literally said, I know Fred did it. He's a white man with a small penis.
I can't even say that I'd never met friend groups that think like that. I've never been part of them, but like through mutuals,
Yeah.
I know friend groups who dead ass that's their punchline.
Yeah. And
And there be white friends in the group.
Yeah, I
And the
know.
white friends also make those jokes.
it's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Like
It's
That's
crazy.
why.
whatever makes y'all niggas happy. I genuinely think there's a crowd for this, but the crowd is not. I think this is gonna flop tremendously.
It gets better.
Oh, I hope not.
It gets better. Come to find out, Velma's father is a lawyer.
Oh.
Fred's family, he's now being accused, they accuse him. He's about to pull out a checkbook out of his robe to pay off Velma to not tell nobody. And that's when the police bust in and like pow 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 shoot him in his knees, even though he clearly had the checkbook. So the whole police brutality thing, right? They put him under custody. They then tell him, "Hey man, I'm gonna hire your father to defend me." Her father takes the job because, of course, he needs the money, man. Struggling family, of course he does. Struggling minorities.
So he's
Why
going
would they
against
not?
his own
So he takes the job.
father in
And
case.
guess what, man? Velma helps
court?
him get off. Because you know why? Why do you think Velma finally says, yeah, he didn't do it? Why?
Because he got shot by the police.
No. Come on. What's the go-to punchline here? Because Fred is...
White?
Exactly.
But he's well.
Wait, what?
Fred, who did it because he was white with a small penis, also didn't do it because he's white and he's too incompetent. He's so privileged that he's incompetent. He's so privileged and rich that they actually hire a butler to cut up his steak. So they're like, oh, he can't cut open a skull because he can't even open up a steak. He can't even cut a steak. That's how incompetent this white man is. Jeez. They actually bring a steak in front of him in court and tell him to cut it. And he's like, I can't cut it. I wish I was joking, but I'm not.
That's wild.
Can you believe a team of people put that together?
Bruh.
Shit is mind blowing.
So the show is god awful and it's pushing a lot of agendas. Like almost every agenda you can think of is pushing it. Homosexuality, interracial marriages, and then it's almost like this like revenge porn for wokeness against white males with a bunch of privilege. So they get to punch down or punch up to white men all the time in this. The Fred is like the ongoing punching bag. And then even if it's not Fred, they also made Shaggy a punching bag one time as well because his name in the Shaggy is something else, but the Shaggy character went on to try to like express his love and desire to Velma, but then she literally started laughing at him.
When the messaging is the focus and the piece of entertainment ceases to be entertainment, you have reduced the show to like just messaging. And at that point, like, I don't know, nigga, make a PSA or a documentary. Like there's forms of media designed for just purely messaging, like just trying to get your point across. But when you're making an animated series and you're trying to pitch people on a concept of a story, then you have to focus on that. The story has to be the centerpiece, not the messaging. So it's just like, there's shows I watched where at the end of it, I was like, man, that's beautiful. Like you could watch Avatar and by the end of the movie, you just have like a newfound like appreciation for nature.
Yeah.
You feel me? But they don't have to remind you over and over again, like, hey, by the way, the planet's important. They don't do that at any
That's
point.
true.
But the messaging still comes across by just how beautiful the fucking visuals look in the entire movie.
Also, this is
weird.
This is also one of the worst. I think Caleb was telling me. I think it's either the worst or one of the worst.
Damn, I'm
Both
pretty
audience and the whatever they
It's
call
because
it.
I don't even genuinely believe the people that appreciate representation. Like, it'd be nice to see more Ethiopian people in shows. It'd be nice to see more Canadian people in television. It'd be nice to be represented more too. But if it was done in a way that was this cringe, trust me, I'm not sitting there appreciating it. That's Mindy was Velma?
Yeah.
What?
But here's
now I hear her voice.
But here's the problem though. The whole show is based off of race, gender identity, sexuality. Like everything is based off of that, and it's not even done in like a subtle way. It's done in like this jarring, cringe way where they like reading. They're reading to you the joke. There's one way to like do funny jokes or funny humor. Like there's ways to just make fun of like Donald Trump, for example, when he was in office. But then there were like people who were just like, the punchline was just, he's dumb. Donald Trump is just dumb. He's stupid. Like that was the entire punchline. That's what this is. The punchline is not, these punchlines are not clever. The way that they're talking about some of these, the social commentary they think that they're doing, it's not funny. It's not deep. It's shallow. It's cheap. And it's even more egregiously done when you have a bunch of characters that people already identify as one race, but you force it down their throat another race, as well as them being other sexualities, have other identities. You're making their identity a heavy part of the story. So why not just change the entire thing?
It was weird.
I had to stop watching it like 2 or 3 times. Like, bro, I can't do this, bro.
The people that like grew up on Scooby-Doo wouldn't appreciate this type of humor, it sounds like. But the people that would appreciate this type of humor, I don't think would. It's just like a weird structure of a show. It's so much. Like if there's an audience for this is gonna be proof of that. Like if they come out with a season 2, then obviously there was an audience for it. Maybe the show is so low budget that it doesn't matter, but I doubt it. I bet this show got decent funding, and I bet that it's probably gonna flop, and then that'll be a reflection.
It's already flopping. It's already getting the worst. It's 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, 7%.
Niggas definitely don't give a fuck about like Rotten Tomatoes. I'm talking about like how many people viewed it.
So, but that's the thing. So people hate watching it though. They hate watching it. Like they're watching it just to hate on it and make fun of it. The thing that you're saying that would be enjoyable. I tried to do that though for the first 2 episodes. I was like, I can't even do that, bro. It's nothing funny about it. It's not even so bad that it's funny. It's just like it's just bad. It's just really bad. It's just bad. It's a horrible show.
Yeah, just make your own.
Just make the own show, dog. Just make your own show. I'm very progressive when it comes to race swapping on characters, but this right here is just cringe as hell. Cringe, dog. Ultra cringe. And until next time, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
I would pay good money to see Aigen's reaction to the actual show. Instead of Lo explaining it, bro is gonna lose his mind. My mother is a die-hard fan of Scooby-Doo, falls asleep to the original show every night. I called her about the show and she never heard of it, so I warned her it's terrible. The very next morning she called me cussing me out because she was mad out. She was mad how they ruined the characters that I told her about it. Bro, that's crazy. How old are you and your mom for you to comfortably calling you while having that anger? What? Because I'm 28. She was definitely a Scooby-Doo fan that day. Oh, yeah. Definitely a scoring fan that day. Her undying love for Scooby-Doo is crazy. Loves every single show that came out besides this one. So I understand why. Why would you do that to your mom, though? She's a Scooby-Doo fanatic. Couldn't let her miss out on the opportunity. Bro was like, this is going to be funny. I'm going to set my mom up. I never liked race swapping. I always seen it as lazy. We have our own choice. Depends. If it's a race swapping where, like, it's not really, like, the mermaid one, right? It didn't matter for that one because it really didn't have, like, I don't know. Like, they didn't say, you know what? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I mean, I want to say something, but I don't know how I want to say it, and I'm confused on how to say it. But like, subscribe. See you guys later. I hope you have a good day or night.